Right, let's look at the Mezzala and how it can affect your play and how to build a tactic using it. So what is a Mezzala? It's kind of a central midfield position that drifts out wide and tries to jump in pockets in between your winger and your central areas. So he's going to be somewhere around here when you're attacking, kind of drifting in there. Instead of going all the way over here, he'll kind of drift out here, try to influence games from this pocket. So using this sort of setup here, you'll get Walker coming down the right with Foden coming inside, and you'll find Silva there's a Mezzala dropping in. So for overloads on the right hand side, it's a good little setup. You might want to be a little bit wary of the fact that they might get in each other's way, but when Mezzala comes out, Phil Foden should come inside. Now let's take a look at that in match. Let's highlight the players. So there's Walker, there's Foden, there's Bernardo Silva, nice and advanced as the ball comes down the right hand side. There you can see we've got a bit of an overload now. We've got Walker, Foden and Bernardo Silva all grouped together. Foden is on his way inside. As he does, Bernardo replaces him on the right, backing up Walker, so Foden turns into the first striker. There's Silva backing up Walker in that Mezzala role. So that's one way you can use the Mezzala to provide overloads down one side, but if you want him to be more aggressive and take more of a hands-on role, maybe you're going to play without a wide man. So Foden can jump across there, then you'll ask the Mezzala to jump into an attack role, and he will be the main focus with the wing back as well. So he'll spend more time in here being more aggressive with less eyes on defensive work. Now the change you can see is Walker and Bernardo Silva, the two down the right hand side. Foden's found himself in the middle, so we've got a three in the middle. Bernardo's right in that pocket now, acting more like a winger when he's on attack, and the fact there's only two of them down that side means there's more room for him. He holds his position when they win the ball back. You can see how wide he is, and Walker's just outside of him. There we go, the combination with them two again, and with Foden moving across, it means there's more threat in the middle, so the Mezzala on attack and the wing back are doing the work down the side. With more men in the box, there's 3 or 4 now in the box. Just means you're going to have a few more options if you want to get more bodies in the box and less out wide. So that's a couple of ways you can use the role, where you can use it to back up an overloader side, or you can use it more as one of the main threats down that side. It's a great option if you don't have an out-and-out winger down that side. You can use one of these players instead to combine with a fullback. Now, player instruction wise, they come hard-coded with get further forward, stay wide and move into channels and roam. So obviously they're going to roam away from there, getting further forward, staying wider. That is the remit of the Mezzala. There are things you can add to make him more aggressive. If you've got a particular good cross of the ball, such as De Bruyne, you could easily ask the cross more often. And you've got everything. It's pretty much a blank canvas. If he's a great dribbler, Bernardo Silva, dribble more, shoot more, that'll be up to you. Play dependent and take more risks again. If they're a great passer with good vision and technique, you can add that in as well. For example, those player instructions we've added to Bernardo Silva would be ideal if you look a bit further down. Take more risks, he's got passing 17, vision 17, cross more often, his crossing is 15, and his dribble more is 17. So you can really make your Mezzala superfied, if you like, with extra player instructions, making him more important to your team. The 4-3-3 is a great formation to use the Mezzala in because you've got that extra cover from a defensive midfielder, so you can use him to overload like we showed you. Alternative 4-3-3 where he has more of a responsibility to provide width alongside the wing back. It can work in other formations, but I'd be a bit wary about 4-2-3-1s because remember he's going to spend a lot of the time in there, which means your central midfielder alongside him will have a lot of ground to cover. But you can use him in a 2 in central midfield if there's significant cover behind him, such as 3 at the back systems. But all in all, a great flexible role that allows you to do different things with your formation.